I don't even know if I'm live right now. They say I'm live. So what's up? What's up? Okay. Now go live. Join. Join. Anybody got some questions? Where the questions at? Let's talk. God damn it. Let's talk. Talk, talk. Mm. Let's talk. What's up? What's up, everybody? Tell me, what's your concerns? What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me. Liberals only. You're right. Liberals only. My man, you trolling again? This fucking guy. This fucking guy. You trolling again? You know, a lot of the conservatives came from leftist liberalism. So a lot of them, a lot of people, a lot of liberals is now conservative. Yes, like Candace Owens. You know who Candace Owens is? I'm good. I'm good. Sup? Sup? Hey, look at that. How you doing, Gloria? Yep. Hey, Justin, don't stay too boxed in. When you boxed in, you know what I'm saying? You kind of start classifying things that's not real. You gotta, stay open-minded, buddy. Stay open-minded. Do you know Democrats can be conservatives? Democrats can be conservatives too, just like how Republicans can be liberals. But the way they, the way the left, I'm gonna say the left, the way the leftist liberals promote on TV is that Democrats are all liberals. That's not true. So now the term that we use today is classic liberals. Classic liberals, because we talk about that Thomas Jefferson type liberal. You know, the today's liberalism is inhumane, inhumane. So, yeah, you got a nice conservative like Democrat, Dennis Kucinich. You ever heard of him? I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure you didn't, because Democrats pushed him right out the party. He ran for president and everything, and they was like, nope. They pushed him right out the party. Then he retired. Besides Trump, name a conservative that you would like to see run for the president or independent. The next conservative I would like to see is will be more like Rand Paul, Rand Paul or Ben Carson, maybe. Not kind of really looking into a lot of them, because a lot of them did some real grimy stuff in the past, and I'm not with them. Like Ted Cruz, I'm not with Ted Cruz. You know what I'm saying? because they are conservative, meaning they have discipline, they have values, and their values are American values, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So I would support them. There's certain things they gotta be for, and everything else is like, okay, whatever. You know, certain things that you know that works, like free market. You know what I'm saying? Less government assistance. You know, support for small businesses, stuff like that. You know, uphold the Constitution. Uphold the Constitution, and then there's a good chance you're gonna have my support. Don't violate people's rights. Don't come to me telling me healthcare is a right. You don't have a right to somebody else's labor. Okay? The doctor that gotta fix you up, he's at work. Okay? Don't tell me that you're gonna force that man to work on you if he don't want to work on you. You can't do that. That's for that's slavery. So I'm not for trying to call healthcare a right, or free healthcare a right. No, you don't have a right to somebody else's labor. Define being American. Well, for one, pretty much the right to free speech, right to bear arms, right to assemble. These are all on the Constitution. That's what American is. This is what Constitution stand for. This is what conservatives stand for. The Constitution. You know what I'm saying? And that's mainly what pretty much founded the America we have today. Democrats are against all of that, so obviously they are anti-American. That's obvious fact. Everything they're against. Everything in that Constitution they're against. Freedom of speech. What do they say? You can't say this. You can't say that. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't say this. You can't say that. Like right now, if I say the F word that rhymes with maggot, Facebook might just shut this live off. That's not freedom of speech, dude. When you got these people plaguing on our rights, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be for them. Hillary Clinton tried to do it. Nancy Pelosi is doing it now. Ocasio-Cortez is doing it right now. All of them are just, oh, you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't say this. But you know what's crazy? They all say it anyway. They all do it. They all say it. You know, it's like rules for you, but not for me. And that's how Democrats run. That's how they roll. They've been doing that shit for a long time. I don't even know what that Hippocrates. What the fuck is that? What about saying the N-word? I don't give a damn if somebody want to say the N-word. Say it. That's how you feel. Say it. Black people say it all day. Why would I give a damn who say it? Somebody calling somebody an N-word don't bother me. If you call me an N-word, so what? We in a new era now. How the hell can you sit there and say you're a strong black man, but you hurt when somebody say something to you that they disagree with you or they don't like you? You hurt, but you consider yourself to be a strong-minded person. How did that work? No, it shows you to be fucking weak. If you're gonna cry that somebody called you the N-word, it proves that you're fucking mentally weak. That's it. You know, like somebody called me a monkey because I'm black or some stupid shit. I don't see no difference from me calling him a jackass, a donkey. I don't see no difference. It's just names called. It's just name calling. No racial slurs don't bother me. I don't care. I don't care. As long as they're not physically trying to sabotage my life or they trying to harm me in any physical way, then I'm not bothered by it. Say what you want. Everybody gonna say what they want. That's what freedom of speech is. Say what you want. I'll just say something back. Big deal. I'm not hurt by words, dude. This is what it means to be strong minded. You said the lava's lagging? Maybe turn that fan down because I know it's like probably distorting the waves up in here. It's probably distorting the waves up in here. How is it now? It's still lagging? Is it still lagging? It depends on what your definition of a racist slur. What do you call racist? Somebody just talking about another race, or talking about the talking about what's going on with another race, or what somebody of another race have done. You consider that racist? It depends on what you're talking about. How would I know? I don't know when you press the button to send it. But I see it now. I see your newest one, which is the last question. How quick do you see the message? Do you know if there's some way you can actually come on this live? I don't think so. I don't know. It depends on what you look at as racist. For example, if you're talking about Mexican people, are you talking about certain types? What type are you talking about when you say Mexican people? You know, far as him talking about the borders and calling Mexicans rapists and murderers and drug dealers and shit. I mean, if you paid attention to the whole speech, he was talking about illegal immigration, people that's just crossing over the border without being vetted. They're just crossing over the border. We ain't talking about them coming through customs. We're talking about them just crossing over into the border. You know, when he said when Mexico is allowing them to come through, they're not sending their best. These people are drug dealers, murderers, rapists, criminals. And he said some of them I assume is good people. He's talking about people crossing the borders illegally. So if that person never committed a crime ever in his life, and he wanted to get to America, and he illegally crossed over the border, guess what that make him? A fucking criminal. So 9 times out of 10, everyone that come over is a criminal. If you want to look at it that way, they're breaking the law. All right, now you said he said a racist slur. Did you say that? Did you say he said a racist slur? Tell me, what was it? What was his racist slur? What was his racist slur? Do you know one? Well, can you add somebody on the live that know he said a racist slur and tell me? Because it's a shame how the left is so mentally sensitive. It's ridiculous. This is how the left been controlled for the longest. You make them upset so they cannot think logically, and then they make rational decisions. They make irrational decisions, and that's how they get them to get the votes from them. That's how they. This is how they do it. They make you super pissed off for no reason, and they'll tell you lies. They'll say all kinds of things. Oh, Donald Trump removed the Dr. Martin Luther King bus from the White House. Ah, it was on every fucking channel, and then as soon as we debunked it and said, nope, it's right there. What are you talking about? And then he came back and said, I thought I saw the bus. I thought I saw him throw it in the middle of the street, and I thought I saw a car run over it. Like they do this shit all the time. And it's not even a game. They do this shit all the time. What if he said something racist? What do you mean by the definition of what I consider racist? Okay, if you say something racist, well, you think I'm not gonna say nothing about it? You think I'm that biased that I'm not gonna say nothing about it? If you say something racist, I'll say something about it. But racism don't bother me. But I know what it is to discriminate. I know what it means to be discriminated on, and if it's something that's uh, uh, unfair or whatever the case is, well, you think because he said the Chinese virus that's racist? That's what you think? Wait, if he said something racist, then I would definitely say something about it. I don't follow or support racist people. I don't like racist people. And no matter if they white, black, Indian, Asian, don't give a I don't give a goddamn. I don't like racist people. And I see more racism through black people than I do white people. That's just being honest, dude. You go around the hood and ask people about white people. See, look at the type of response you get. Look at the type of response you get. It's kind of like inverted races. They hate white people because they think white people hate them, but they haven't met every white person. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They haven't met every white person, but they saying fuck every white person. But racist slurs aren't racist. Who said that? I said it don't bother me. I never said a racist slur is not racist. If it's a racist slur, it's a racist slur. I'm not. It don't bother me. Towards me. What I'm telling you is it don't bother me towards me. It don't bother me. Like if somebody called me a racist slur, it don't bother me. But the type of racism that they promoting on TV is Donald Trump calling one black woman, what he call it, Amorosa. What he call Amorosa? A dog or something like that. A sneaky dog or something like that. And they took it on TV and was like, "Cause she's a black woman, he called her a dog. He's racist towards black women. He hate women." If you notice, the man hate everything. I don't. I, the man hate everything, and I don't know how somebody can hate everything and be in the media face for 50 years and over and more, and nobody never know about that until he ran for president. And it'll make sense. Yes, I have been discriminated on. Yes, I have. But guess what? I didn't crumble like a little bitch and cry. He called me a name, I called him a name back. It's that simple. What do you think? Oh, let me guess. I was supposed to hate all white people after that moment? or just accuse that man from being who he is and what he did to me. That's it. Nothing extra special about it. I'm not gonna sit there and think every white person's racist after that. All I'm telling you, black folks, is just stop being super extra ultra sensitive, man. Stop being super extra ultra sensitive. You're supposed to be strong men, but you allowing words to break the fuck out of you, mentally and then physically. Words. That's all it takes. Words. And they break the fuck out of you. But then y'all always up there talking like y'all tough and y'all could take anything and that y'all the realest. And this is the whole thing. I'm not talking about you, Justin. I'm talking about the culture that the leftist culture. Like them motherfuckers, the most narcissistic motherfuckers I ever seen in my life. And the negative music don't help at all. Because they sit there and flash their money. They tease poor people. For decades, they've been teasing poor people and calling poor people haters because they got all this money and you don't got it. And I got this and you don't got it. And I got this and you don't got it. This costs $10,000 and you don't got it. This costs $11,000. I bought this car for $100,000 and you can't do that. You know, don't you think that's pretty fucked up towards a population of people that's poor? Just teasing them all in their face, just teasing them. And then they be the main ones that always talk about they for the poor. The hypocrisy is ridiculous. These people are disgusting. All right. Speak to you soon. If you gotta go, you gotta go. But yeah, man. I'm not with the shits, man. If people want to talk, talk to me. Talk to me. And I guarantee you, I mean, my friend right there, probably the only left, probably the only dude that he think he in the middle, but he kind of on the left. He ain't like quite in the middle. He's on the left because he question everything we do, but don't question the other side. It's like, you know, so. I mean, that's just how a lot of the leftist people get down. I agree. Humans do suck in general. You know, when we got to deal with this type of crap, a lot of people don't get proper education on anything, especially people on the left. They just get education on slavery, slave movies. People hate you. Everywhere they hate you. You're poor, they hate you. You deserve everything. You deserve the world. You created everything. They tell people that all the damn time. Look at these motherfuckers. They can't even create an idea. They talking about they created something. All I'm saying is speak up. All I'm saying is speak up. You got questions? You want to know what a black conservative think? Well, at least me as a black conservative, what I think? Then ask me a question. Ask me a question. If you don't like my answer, well, you can always log out of the live. You can always log out of the live. All right, how you doing, Roger? You stay safe too. Stay safe, man. It's nasty out here. There's a lot of lies floating around. Gotta stay clean, gotta stay safe. You know? So I thought I'd get on live today. You know, it was basic. I was supposed to be trying to do something else, but I ended up talking. Which is not bad because I need to do this a little more often. You know, but I got a lot of Democrats, leftist people on my page. Of course, they're not going to talk to me. Of course. And those who do, the pseudo-intellectual types, yeah, the pseudo-intellectual types, the ones that so smart, but only where they get their information from is TV. They don't know how to research, you know, and then the only research they do is from research from the mainstream media branded platforms, the platforms that's under them, but only on the internet, and they act like they are independent, but they are funded by a CNN, a MSNBC, a New York Post, a New York Times. They funded by the mainstream organizations, but they got people thinking that they're independent. They're not independent, and the only thing they do is just regurgitate what they say on TV. They're only there to confirm. They're only there to confirm what TV say is real. That's it. That's it. Fact checkers, they're only there to confirm what TV telling your ass all day, every day. That's what fact checkers there to tell you. If you say something that's contrary to what they say on TV, fact checkers are going to say, nope, that's wrong. This is right. From what the left says. Okay, what you say? Question. 5G, the 5G phenomenon calculated media about its hazards and its connection to corona. What's your take? I believe the corona. I believe. I'm gonna start by saying this: the coronavirus is real. I do believe that, and I also believe the 5G is real. Now the whole thing is it that is a certain? I think it's certain types of people that's getting affected by this. You know what I'm saying? Certain types of people that get like certain vaccinations. And when that 5G hits them, it triggers everything. That's what I'm kind of thinking. And I also think that the reason why they got like Walmart, they like, oh, only 20 people at a time inside the store, and everybody else to wait outside, and we'll just let more people come in as they come out. And you have you sitting out there for damn near an hour, 2 hours just to go in, and the 5G towers be in the area, and that radiation just cooking the hell out the people that stand outside. That could be a tactic to get people that coronavirus. But I do think 5G have something to do with corona. But I do also believe in corona virus. I believe it's something that the 5G triggers. It could be something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. But we still looking into it. All the new information we'll find, we'll put it out there. But I've been talking about the 5G since 2016, 2017. A couple of years now. Nobody even know what the hell I was talking about. They just thought I was promoting a new phone or something. I don't know what they was thinking. So it's a lot that's going on. But basically, people just need to stay vigilant. Wash your hands, sanitize. That should be something you've been doing way before this virus came in. Wash your hands, sanitize your hands. Don't be touching over everybody. Don't be touching strangers. Don't be touching people for no reason. That's something people should have been doing way before the virus. You shouldn't be so touchy-feely any dang way. Just hang in there, because even after this, I believe it's going to be more. There's going to be more, because this is a war we in. We are in a war. I keep stating this. We are in a war. I don't care how much TV is constantly telling you about a war. We are at war. We are at war. We've been at war. We are at war. Okay, so these people are willing to use biochemicals. They're willing to use viruses. They're willing to do all of that. But then it's not going to be a direct. It's not going to be a direct war. And the reason why it ain't going to be a direct war, because a direct war with America, nobody will win. But America. America will win. But everybody else, they get their shit blown the fuck off. They get fucked up bad. But no country want no smoke with America. I'm telling you right now. No country wants smoke with America, okay? So any war with America, even from China, it has to be a psychological warfare. It's not going to be no direct war. Because China can't even come to our lands and fuck with us if we declare war with them. They can't do it. We got over 200 million gun owners in this country. 200 million gun owners in this country. Most of them is pro-American. You think we're going to allow China to walk through here after we declare war with them? Not happening. They will not be able to win that war. So it has to be a psychological warfare. So now we're being hit psychologically. Oh, magically a virus attacks us and China's like, oh, it happened here, but my bad. And it been happening over there, and they haven't told us anything. It's behooved them to tell us, so we'll be able to take precautions, But they didn't tell us. They didn't tell us how bad it was out there coming here. They didn't tell us. So that's an act of war, in my opinion. That's an act of war. Whether Trump want to be all sweet cutie pie with the bullshit, and they ain't fooling me, because I already know where this shit was headed for a long time. I already knew it. So this is pretty much was an act of war, and everybody's talking about coronavirus. Oh, it came out of some animals and blah blah blah. Bullshit. Come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody know the damn viruses is man-made. From AIDS to herpes and all that extra shit. It's man-made, man. That's how these people get rich over you. And if you keep watching TV, you will never know the fucking truth about any fucking thing. Everything is cutesy pie when you watch TV. Everything. These motherfuckers get up there and they just sit there and want to talk all sweet to you all damn day. It's a hypnotic technique. It's a hypnosis tactic to sit there and be calm all day and just talk to you like they moderate, knowing damn well they're not. It's not ordinary behavior. It's if they act out of order, it would break your trance. They know that. You ever watch something on TV and you see somebody just losing their shit on TV and you just shocked that they actually on TV losing their shit? You sitting there like, oh, look at this motherfucker. Yeah, because that shit breaks the matrix of your own mind. It breaks the matrix. You know what I'm saying? It breaks the barrier of your hypnosis. It breaks the barrier. So therefore, you'll be shocked to see somebody lose their shit on TV. Like on the news, like on the news, you see somebody that do something just completely out the ordinary, and you're like, oh shit, that breaks the barrier. It breaks the mental barrier. It's a hypnotic. It's hypnosis what they're doing, and when they act out of order or shout or do something that's just like show any type of anger, it looks odd. It looks crazy. What's going on, Brody? It looks crazy. It looks crazy. Because that's why I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV. I get my information from them. I could watch them because I understand who they are. I understand how it works. I understand how psychological warfare works. I understand how human behavior works. You know what I'm saying? So I could watch them and not be fazed by it. But the ordinary person that's looking for information, turn on the fucking TV, they fall for the BS that quick. That quick. Only thing they got to see is a couple of faces that they've been seeing for years on TV. You ever walk in a house and turn on TV and see faces you never seen before? What's the first thing you do? You change the fucking channel till you see something you notice or recognize, and then you'll sit there and watch it. If you walked in on politics and you saw some strange Republican or strange congressperson on the TV talking about an issue, 9 times out of 10, leftist people do not sit there and watch it. Democrats do not sit there and watch it. They turn that shit. But if they walk in the house and they see politics on their TV and they see Barack Obama talking, they'll sit there and watch that shit. Okay? So it's a difference. It's a difference. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's a mental bubble that Democrats are in. And they do this shit every day. And the only ones that's a little bit intelligent over the mark, you know what I'm saying, those are the ones that's selling you the fuck out to get rich. You know what I'm saying? How long do I think it's gonna last? That's a good question because I mean, this Corona shit is gonna die out, but once it die out, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something else as far as another virus. These people got hundreds and they got like thousands of viruses they can hit us with. They're hitting us with some of them already. You know, the flu virus, the swan flu virus. You know, the Ebola. That shit. This shit is still out there. They don't talk about it though. Why they ain't shut the whole fucking economy down over that? Why? Because they didn't want people to act out of order. They didn't want people to get upset with the government. Why? Because a Democrat was in charge, Obama. So they didn't want to act out of order. So they let that shit ride. They're like, oh, we got it. We gonna take care of it. No problem. But even today, that shit's still taking lives. Now this time it's a coronavirus, right? Or 5G. Some people saying it's 5G. You know, being that Trump is involved and the whole entire corporate media do not like him. The whole entire corporate media do not like him. Even damn near 25% of the Republicans don't like him. It's pretty much because he taking their power away from them. So, but being that he's in there, they're gonna shut down everything. They're gonna do everything. They're just trying to sabotage the economy because that's one of his greatest accomplishments, and we brag about that shit all the time. Everybody knows that. Any Trump supporter, we brag about the motherfucking economy and what he did for black unemployment and Hispanic unemployment, well, Latino unemployment, you know, and what he's done. This is one of the greatest accomplishments that we hold up and we show everybody. And it's easy to show proof, you know, as far as looking at the economy, as far as looking at the stock market. You know, you can see the economy is doing good. Jobs available. You know, wages is going up a little. You know, that's how you'll be able to tell the economy is doing good. You know, and that's one of his greatest accomplishments. So they want to destroy that. They even said it sometimes on TV. What's his name? Jon Stewart. I think that's his name. Jon Stewart. He said, "Why don't we just crash the economy already? Yeah, people will get hurt, but at least we'll be able to get Donald Trump out the presidency." What, really? You really gonna risk the lives of ordinary innocent people just to remove the president? It shows you how demented these people are. It shows you how fucked up they are mentally. That they were willing to hurt you, and you supporting them, but they willing to hurt you just to get the president out of the office so they can be in office, so they have their people in office. You know, but I don't think this this coronavirus thing is gonna last too long. Probably like it's gonna be buzzing for like the next month or so, and then it's gonna start dying out. You know, and it's gonna become what we call normalcy bias, just like the flu, just like the Ebola, just like the swine flu, just another illness. You know, and then they're gonna have a vaccination for it, and then it's gonna be all this extraness, and then but then I believe they're gonna drop something else because they know they can't beat Donald Trump this election. They can't beat him, even though on TV, they trying to make it seem like, oh, they got anybody that could beat him. They have their polls and all that shit set up, so it seemed like everybody could fucking beat him. Every candidate that was dead, they all say can beat him. People keep falling for that dumb shit. They're gonna always be stupid. Just like they said Hillary Clinton had 99% chance of winning. Who fell for that shit? Which one of y'all fell for that shit? Who really thought Hillary Clinton was gonna win? Be honest. You know me, I'm gonna tell you, be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I knew she ain't have a lick in the damn world. Yeah. Yeah, it will. I think because my storage is too high. I'll be making too many videos and stuff. My storage be too high. like yeah, about May, something like that. It's gonna end up dying out, But the media, they're gonna try to keep it nice and high. They're gonna try to keep everything nice and high, keep brainwashing everybody. But let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Before this thing die out, hopefully, if you monitor the flu from death to death to death to death to death, it's gonna look just as bad as this. It's going to look just as this year alone, the flu already killed 20,000 people. Why ain't that a big fucking news? Why? The flu killed 20,000 people this year, starting this year. That just started. Why ain't that big news? Why ain't shut the economy down over the flu? You see what I'm saying? But so the flu has been normalized. The virus of the flu has been normalized to the point where it's accepted, and even though it kills damn near 80,000 people a year or so, you know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. But this corona, is like less than 4% of deaths tolls. That why don't they tell you about the hundreds of thousands of people that survived it? Which means if you actually catch that shit, your chances of surviving it is like 96%. Why ain't they telling you that? No, they weren't. They making you worry about the deaths. You worry about the deaths, you're gonna lose your fucking mind and you're gonna go crazy, and then they have reason to shut down the fucking economy. Oh, it's a pandemic. I mean, it's bad. It's pretty bad. Don't get me wrong, because it can kill you. But guess what? The flu is too. Ebola is too. But they're not talking about that. It's all about mind control, brainwashing you, using fear so they can get what they want out of your ass, so they can extract what they want, which is your support, because you're scared. They've been using this tactic for a long time. I saw them do it time after time after time after time again. They use the same fucking tactics. Nothing changed. But the issue. Nothing changed. The tactics stay the same. The issues is what changed. Exactly. The whole death count is morbid. Only had one purpose. We need to start opening things up again soon. Exactly, because that's really gonna hurt us. The economy is really gonna fucking hurt people. And we trying to tell people this goddamn corona is not that damn powerful the way they making it seem. What's really gonna fucking hurt us if this economy do not open back up. And Trump is trying to open this economy back up. They prevent him from doing that because the people are going to get hurt, and all the uneducated people are just going to blame the president because they don't know anybody under the president. They're just going to blame the freaking president. You see what I'm saying? This is a psychological warfare. And honestly, black folks is not here. They're not in the game. They sitting down like they playing chess, but the Democrat leadership is moving the pieces for you. Because you don't research nothing they say, you don't research nothing they do, and everything they do, you just nonchalant with the shit. You just let the shit fly over your head. They sit there and commit crimes right in front of you. Everything you claim this side to do, they do that shit right in front of you, in your face, and they smile about it, and then they get a bunch of celebrities to laugh about it, and then it's okay with you guys. So that's why I say shit like these celebrities is your fucking gods. These celebrities are the people you're worshiping. Because if they come out and say one thing, you all in support. Oprah Winfrey come out and say, I love Jay-Z, y'all all gonna worship the shit. You see what I'm saying? You're not paying attention to reality. Everything is just, this is a whole matrix utopia type reality that they got black folks living in on the left. I say black folks on the left, not all black folks. Black folks on the left. They live in a complete different type of utopia. And I've been out of it for so long that I turn around and I look inside what's going on. I look into the bubble. I'm outside the bubble. I was in the bubble. I voted for Obama. I was in the bubble. And when I got out the bubble, I turned around and I looked in as an independent, meaning that I looked in I'm looking at all sides and see what everybody got to say, and then I research for proof. I research for confirmation about what's being said. You know, and from what I see, the left has conditioned a lot of people to be narcissistic, like a mental illness, like seriously narcissistic. And the music that we listen to, it it conditions us to be highly narcissistic. Yeah, we talking about we got all this money. Who you think they trolling when they showing you all their jewelry, their money, and the cars and the nothing but the poor people, nothing but the poor folks that's buying their music. You don't got it, I got this. You don't got it, I got this. You don't got it. This is all they do. That's narcissistic behavior. That's right, Alex. That's right, Alice. Fear is number one killer. And it gets them in the mind fuck too. When you fucking afraid of something, it gets you in the mind fuck. You know what I mean by that is you can't think logically. You know, and they know that. These people they study human behavior, so they know. They study human behavior, so they know. They get you in the mind fuck by getting you upset, highly upset, or highly scared. They use those two tactics. Watch TV. From now on, watch TV. When you watch TV, look at the fear monger. Look at the fear monger inside of it. Why do they want me to feel this way? Think about it. Then do some research. Then look at the opposite side and see what they're saying. Don't just that's like I get into a fight with one of you guys, and 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 somebody I go to somebody else to tell them what happened between me and whoever I'm fighting, right? And so instead of that guy actually looking at both sides of the argument to try to fix the issue, he just take my side because he know me more, or he take my side because he my homie, or something like that. You know, that's not fair. If he wanted to be able to squash the issue, you know, and make it fair for everybody, you have to listen to both sides of the stories and then break down the facts. Okay, you was wrong here, but you shouldn't have did that right there. You was wrong there. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll be able to come to a conclusion and fix the problem. A lot of people can't do that. For some reason, a lot of people on the left cannot do that. They don't listen to both sides. You know what I'm saying? The only thing they need to hear is, oh, the other side is racist. That's it. So normally black people would just block it out. They won't even listen. Mentally blocked. Boom, right there. As soon as you use the racist word, boom. Black folks don't even want to know no more. They mad. But how you have a whole culture of black folks, not the whole culture, but how you have a huge side of the culture of black folks that's highly sensitive to words. How? But then y'all telling me these people are strong-minded people, strong black men. But you say the N-word. Let a white person say the N-word. It'll crush everything they stood for. Crush it all. How you break that easy? I'm talking to my black folks. How you break that fucking easy? You're supposed to be strong mentally. You're supposed to be strong watching. You're supposed to be strong mentally. You're supposed to be strong black kings, right? If you're a king, you will not survive 1 second. If your whole mental breakdown over a slander. How the hell could you be a king and one slander crushes you? And you can't think logically no more. How? So when these folks all in my face talking about black folks are queens and kings, and I look at what they've been through and what they're mad at, and I'll be like, no, you're not. You're a damn sheep. You're a damn slave. That's just how I see it. Ain't no way a word will be able to destroy you like that. And they've been doing this shit for years, and decades and generations after generation, to the point where that shit is just normal. Where the word nigga will break you up so bad. I can understand, like, back in the days when it was slavery and, you know, the N-word and they're using it, and, you know, I understand them back then being upset. But today we use it on ourselves. We started that way to basically empower ourselves so that word cannot bother us no more. But yet, for some reason, still today, y'all are crushed by it, destroyed. And then it only have to be factual. They just say somebody is a racist, and that's enough. If they just say somebody's a racist, that's enough. They ain't even gotta prove it. They ain't even gotta prove it. But this is how you know if you're a racist or not. If you see a white person get into a confrontation with a black person, you don't know their issue of fighting, but automatically you start to think racism is involved. You're racist. Because they could. Why can a white person be mad at a black person for any reason? What if the black person did something that made the white person upset, so they end up fighting? Why can't that be a normal thing, a normal accusation, a normal occurrence where a black and a white person just disagree and they end up fighting each other, you know, without another black person looking at it and saying that white kid is racist? If you cannot look at a black and a white person having a confrontation and not think racism is involved, you're a racist. And I don't care if you are black or white. And if that goes for white people too. If you are white and you're looking at a black person in a confrontation with a white person, and the first thing you think is racism is involved, you're a racist. Hey, how you doing, Kim? How you been? You be safe out there, Kim. I heard that 5G is frying people's brains right now. It's crazy. You know, so I'm about to get off here. I gotta start getting ready for work. I work overnight, so if anybody got any questions they want me to ask me before I go ahead and get off of here. Anybody, any question? Go for it. But anybody know me, I'm gonna speak my mind. And I do it unfiltered. That's right, Kim. I agree with that. The world definitely needs to stop the BS, because right now we need each other more than anything, because we are at our last ropes. This is why this stuff is starting to happen. You know, we definitely need to stick together more than ever. You know, I don't hate black people. Yes, I'm hard on black people because I'm only hard on those who try to lead the flock and don't even know where the fuck they're going. You know, if they don't understand psychological warfare, I don't even want to follow them. You got to understand what's happening, what's going on, and you got to try to help build black folks to be stronger mentally. Stop letting these words destroy you. And stop being so easily manipulated. That shit annoys the hell out of me. This is how people get richer. This is why you got some of these white leftist folks. They act black. Oh, they be all in your shit. Oh, yeah, I'm down, homie. They end up getting rich before your ass. How the hell that happen? That happens. You got somebody, what's his name? Sean King? Little white dude. He act black. He got his hand up. He like, Black Lives Matter. You know, a white dude. Took over the whole fucking movement. And black folks just constantly let this stuff happen, just left and right. They're like, the culture is being used. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not saying, white folks is malicious and they doing evil shit. No. The culture is being used. Like me right now, if I was a dirty motherfucker, I know how to promote online and all that shit. I could just sell you bullshit. I could just promote bullshit, sell it to you, and just continue to think bullshit. But no, I know we at war times, so I'm trying to provide you information because that's the only thing that can help you nowadays is real information. That's it. Real information. That's the only way we'll be able to get out of this. We keep living this false bullshit. We keep thinking if we cross a pole, we're going to have bad luck type shit. You keep following all these superstitions, this stupid shit. You're never going to be nowhere. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that, you're going to be rich and famous. No. I mean, mentally, you're never going to be anywhere. And you're never going to be any help to the whole culture. You're just going to be a waste, pretty much. A fucking waste. So it gets to a point where you start paying attention to all sides. Stop paying attention to one side. And then people try to send me links and shit of a source that's already tied to a mainstream source. So the only thing they do is regurgitate a mainstream source. Like, I don't follow the mainstream source. So why you sending me links and shit of other platforms that say they're independent, but then they're funded and supported by mainstream sources? I'm like, do you do your research? No. And you try to tell them, nah, man, you a leftist dude. No, I ain't leftist. What are you talking about? You're a Democrat. No, I ain't a Democrat. What are you talking about? But then all your beliefs and political beliefs is aligned with Democrats. So that makes you supportive of the Democrats. Now, I'm not a Republican. No, I'm not. I am an independent that went Republican this time around. Now, last time I was a libertarian. I supported libertarian because I was more in support of Ron Paul. All right. Now, that's what you call an independent. Somebody that's in the middle and they kind of looking at everything, trying to sort issues out and choose who's best for the country for the moment. You know, that's what you call an independent. You know, you got people out here that think they're independent, but they have leftist leaning beliefs. Okay. And then they support all the leftist leaning politicians and representatives. Okay. So it's no different. So right now, yeah, I'm Republican. I'm helping out. I'm in support of the president right now. Absolutely. Yes. That was one of my choices as independent, to support Republicans this time around. I'm not inherently a Republican. I didn't grow up a Republican. I didn't grow up on that side. I grew up in the hood, and trust me, the way I grew up, I guarantee it's probably 10 times worse than more than you guys out here. A lot of you guys out here have not been through the shit I've been through. I guarantee that. I guarantee it. You know, and I was on the left growing up all the way until I was 25 years old. And that's when my awakening came. That's when my realization came about politics and what's going on in the world. That's over 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of leftist people don't listen. You know what I'm saying? Being nice to them don't work. Being all cutesy pie, that shit don't work. Because they already think they smarter than you for some reason. They just there. It's just there. You know, they tell you they do research, and they researches they was watching CNN. Okay? They tell you they did research, and they researches they was watching MSNBC. They tell you they did research, and they just was watching a congressional hearing. They tell you they did research, and the only thing they know is leftist policies. They don't know nothing about what they're doing on the right. They don't know what the right is advocating for. They don't know what they represent. They don't know. You see what I'm saying? But these are the people that want to try to educate me on what's going on, when I know both sides. And not just both sides, all sides. Now, I won't say all, but other sides for different parties, not even just Democrat and Republican. I watch multiple sides, multiple parties. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I done got how long I was on here? Let me see. Oh shit, a whole hour. All right, I'm gonna get off because I gotta get ready for work and stuff. I'm going to get off here. Thanks y'all for logging on. Whatever the case is, go ahead and follow Free Thinker. That's my page. So you seen Free Thinker, go through the list. You see Free Thinker. That's my shit. Make sure you like that page. And I'll speak to y'all soon. Later.